Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, Mama Bear's Homestead and More. On today's episode, we're going to get back to putting this New Holland hay rake back together. I don't remember if it's a 256 or a 56. There ain't a lot of difference between them. You can see it's got mold or whatever that is growing all over it. But we took the gearbox off. This thing's got a long story. Anyway, me and Papa Jerry got it back this summer, or this last fall, I guess. Yeah, I guess it was last fall. We got it back together, or got it back, and the gearbox had busted on it, the housing. So I was able to locate a housing, and we got it taken off, or I got it rebuilt, and then I lost a keyway, and that took me forever to find a keyway. I was trying to find one at, Lowe's, Home Depot, Rural King, Tractor Supply. They just didn't have it the size I needed. But anyway, I ended up ordering it from our Case International dealer. They could get it for me, but I had to get 5 of them. Only came in a bag of 5. And I was like, how much is it? And it was like, they're $4 a piece. I said, so $20? Yeah, go ahead and get it. So we got spares. I probably couldn't tell you where them spares are right now, but yeah, let's go ahead and try to get this thing put back together. That way, if we have to use it, we can. The first cutting hay I did, I used my Oliver 107, and it done a great job. But I want to get this New Holland going back together, and then possibly got another hay rake coming, guys. I found me an Oliver 207. Like the Oliver 107 hay rake, it's straight axle across the back. And sometimes if you get in real heavy crop with it, they like to shove. They don't rake. That's where the offset axle, like this New Holland here, it's got an offset axle, and they do a lot better. And then the Oliver 207, it's got an offset axle as well. But yeah, I guess there ain't nothing left for me to ramble about. Let's just get busy. The lighting in here ain't very great, so hopefully once I get in here, it'll adjust. Okay, that ain't bad. Been a while since I've messed with this thing. Too long. Okay, I guess like this. Get a boat ready. Stick that boat here like that. Get a net started. Okay. I'll say that ain't lining that real well. Okay. 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 Pull that up there like that. hopefully be able to get this on. Do this here. Man, that's a lot to handle trying to get it up. Did that open it up enough for us? Yeah. Well, come on, Papa Bear. I put that in backwards. That's why it went. Oh. Oh yeah. Okay. There, I'm pretty sure we hit the yeah, keyway. Okay, that's good. At least get that started. Okay. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and get them 4 bolts in and tighten that gearbox down. If you guys are new to the channel, I tend to drop things. So that ain't nothing new. Where's that other one? Gotcha. Drop more things. This hay rake, and I'm pretty sure I showed it on film up at my uncle's place. His D17. Yeah, I did. I know I did. I done a disking video with his D17 as well. But this hay rake and his D17 were the first things I got to run when I was a kid. Probably 10, somewhere in there. I don't know. But I got a rake hay. That was my first job I ever got to do. And then I think the following year I got a disc by myself with a D19 diesel and a little disc, 10, 12 foot disc, probably a 10 footer. That D19 is behind me, tore apart, bad motor. Okay. Tighten this one down. Run them in by hand as far as we can. A lot better. This is a 56 bar rake, not a 256. But I don't think there's much difference between the 256 and the 56. Okay, too tight. Okay, sweet. Alright, that gearbox is mounted. Now we gotta figure out how to get that that hub all the way up there on that. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get my chain come along, see if I can tie the basket, the rake part up out of the way. Alright, you guys can see I just ran that chain come along around 3 of the bars and picked them up. And I did gain us a little room here. Keyway. It wasn't what I wanted, buddy. Oh, come on. Why is it wanting to do that for? All right, we got it, guys. Sweet. 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 Now, I think it'd be a good idea to find us the right size tool to do this. Alright guys, I gotta hold the PTO over here. Got that tight. Alright. That's all tight. That's castle nut. Should have a cotter pin in it, but I don't understand how you ever get the cotter pin in there. No more room in the house. Alright, now we gotta try to get the towers, or the star back touching the gearbox. But we just put it. Okay, so it looks like if we just picked it straight up right there, this so close, so heavy. Whew. We can get it. We'll get it. All right. Yeah. All right. We're going to have to man up and just pick it up and put it on there. Not that big a deal. It is that big deal. Whew. Yeah. Put a punch. And that'll help hold it. Okay. That ain't helping much. Ah! Whoo! Got it. Got one started. Yeah. That should not kick my butt nearly like it did. But it did. Okay. Okay. All right. Go ahead and get the other two in there. Mm-hmm. Let's tighten that one, that first one up just a little bit. Get it closer. Let's get a soldering ratchet. That'd be a lot quicker and easier. It's amazing what difference it makes rolling this thing to the top instead of trying to fight it in the bottom. Okay, we got this one over here. And I'm pretty sure I got one of these at home for that fourth one, so I ain't that concerned about it yet. All right, then that's tight. So guys, guess what? All we got to do is hook up the drive shaft to that wheel. That's all we got. But we need to also go to town and get us some shim washers, because we don't want that gap in there. And it looks like we're all the way up in the back, so that's good. All right, so I set you guys right here. I hope you guys can see. It looks like all my bolts are here. Okay, need this. It ain't rolling real well because got teeth hitting the ground and everything else. All right, we got that. Well, we ain't done with it, because we still got to do them machine washers. But we're done enough, we can pull it and try it, I think. All right. What do you guys think? Think we ought to pull it and try it? Absolutely, why not? But I'm super stoked to have that done, or back together. That way, if we have to have this, and there's a good chance we will, because we still got some hay to cut that's really heavy. Let me start the little tractor back up. Alright guys, let's try this. You guys are probably wondering what's going on. Well, I put it in gear and it didn't go anywhere. That right there, I bet you. That, because it's slipping out of the dogs there, is the reason we're not. Anyway, let's take this back cover off just to make sure there ain't nothing goofy going on there. Because you know I have worked on this. So I've been in there. So let's just see what's on. And it wouldn't hurt to go ahead and shoot some grease in this. At first, they used to call for oil, gear oil in there, but that never worked. Everybody shot them full of grease. Then eventually they end up saying service bulletin, put grease in them. Is what our old New Holland dealer told me. There. See what it does now. That, see, I know we're in gauge there. So let's see if the bars will move now. And if they don't, that'll tell me that that wheel slid over too far and it ain't catching the dogs in that racket dogs. Okay, it has to be down here because this wheel is slid out too far and is not doing good there. Well, what about that one? Alright guys, we might have found it. I might have found it. There's no bolt right here. So I'm gonna put you guys here and then somewhere. Okay, put you guys right there. Then I'm going to move forward and then replay my video. Alright, we're going old school here, guys. Old school. That's 1 1/8 shaft. So we need to go get us about 1/4 inch, 1 1/8 shim washers. Alright, guys. Well, yeah. I was probably 200 yards from the driveway to the parts store I was going to, and I seen them all pulling out. So we didn't get our shim washers like we needed. So we'll have to table this. I guess we'll make it a part 2. Yeah, hopefully tomorrow we can get to Brownstown, to the big town, and get to the tractor shop. I know they have some. Last time I was there, they did. So, yeah, we'll do that, and then, yeah, we'll just make this a part 2. So I'm gonna leave this one here, and as always, my friends, keep on keeping on, because we love every single one of you, and Jesus does too.